In Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 6, Dao Khuong Dui chooses Caracan defense advance variation, leading to an intense fight against Abdyzhapar. On e4. On c6. On d4. On d5 entered in Caracan defense advance variation. On e5. Bishop f5. On c4. On e6. Knight c3. Queen b6. Knight f3. Knight e7. On h3. On h6. Bishop d3. On takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Knight d5. King castled kingside. Bishop e7. Rook e1. King castled kingside. Bishop d3. It is novelty move. Dao Khuong Dui might go for Bishop takes f5. On takes f5. On e6. On takes e6. Rook takes e6 and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes d3 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen takes d3. Rook d8. Rook e4. Knight d7. Rook g4. Dao Khuong Dui's idea is to play Knight takes d5. On takes d5. Bishop takes h6 and increase their advantage significantly. On h5 played by Abdyzhapar. Threatening pawn takes g4. Rook g3 played by Dao Khuong Dui. Knight f8. Bishop h6. Threatening rook takes g7 check. On g6 played by Abdyzhapar. Knight e4. Dao Khuong Dui is aiming to play Knight fg5. On a6. Queen d2. Queen b4. Queen d1. On c5. Rook f3. Rook d7. Knight takes f7. Queen takes d4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On c5 played by Abdyzhapar. On takes c5. Queen takes b2. Rook e1. Knight b4. Threatening knight takes d3. Queen f1 played by Dao Khuong Dui. Knight d3. Threatening knight takes e1. Rook e2 played by Dao Khuong Dui. Threatening rook takes b2. Queen b4 played by Abdyzhapar. Bishop g5. Threatening bishop takes e7. Bishop takes g5 played by Abdyzhapar. Knight takes g5. Knight h7. Knight takes h7. King takes h7. Rook f3. King g8. Knight d6. Threatening rook takes d3. Knight takes c5 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen c1. Threatening knight takes f7. Rook takes d6 played by Abdyzhapar. On takes d6. Rook d8. Rook e5. Dao Khuong Dui is preparing to play rook takes c5. On e5. Rook c8. Queen takes d6. Rook takes d8 check. Queen takes d8. On g4. King g7. Rook a3. On takes g4 and secure a stronghold in the game. On b6 played by Abdyzhapar. Rook takes h5. Queen d4. Queen h6. Dao Khungdui is planning to play Queen h7 check. King f8. Queen takes f7 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen g7 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen g5. Dao Khungdui wants to play Queen takes d8 check. Queen f8. Rook h8 check. King takes h8. Queen takes f8 check. King h7. Rook takes f7 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Rook d7 played by Abdyzhapar. Threatening pawn takes h5. Rook h4 played by Dao Khungdui. King f8. Rook f6. King g8. Rook hf4. Queen h7. Pawn h4. Queen h5. Queen g3. King g7. Queen c3. Stop here and find the strongest move for Abdyzhapar. King g8 is a strong choice, since Rook d4. King g7. Rook f3. King g8. Rook e3. Queen f5. Still Abdyzhapar is losing. Let's go to the main game. Queen c3. Dao Khungdui is aiming to play Rook takes f7 check. King h6. Queen g7 mate and take decisive advantage. Pawn e5 is a major oversight played by Abdyzhapar. Pawn g4. Dao Khungdui might go for Rook takes f7 check. Rook takes f7. Rook takes f7 check. King takes f7. Pawn takes h5 and seize the initiative. Queen takes h4 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen takes e5. King f8. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Dao Khungdui? Rook takes g6 is logical continuation as Queen h7. Queen f6. Knight b7. Rook h6. Rook takes d6. Queen takes d6 check. Dao Khungdui have small advantage. Let's explore the main game. King f8. Queen d5 slightly worse move played by Dao Khungdui. Dao Khungdui is preparing to play Rook takes f7 check. King g8. Rook takes d7 check. Knight e6. Queen takes e6 check. King h8. Rook f8 mate and dominate the board. Queen h7 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen a8 check. King g7. Queen e8. Dao Khungdui's idea is to play Rook takes f7 check. King h6. Pawn g5 check. King h5. Queen e2 check. King takes g5. Queen e5 check. King h6. Rook h4 mate and gain a significant edge. Queen g8 played by Abdyzhapar. Threatening queen takes e8. Queen e5 played by Dao Khungdui. King f8. Think carefully what is the best move for Dao Khungdui. Rook f3 is the right idea because Queen g7. Queen d5. Queen g8. Rook h3. Knight b7. On g5 Dao Hûngdẫnchơicờvua have small advantage shifting to the main variation. Dao Hûngdẫnchơicờvua intends to play. Rook takes f7 check. King h6. On g5 check. King h5. Queen e2 check. King takes g5. Queen e5 check. King h6. Rook h4 mate and dominate the board. King f8 played by Abdyzhapar. Rook e6 stop here and find the strongest move for Abdyzhapar. Knight takes e6 is the right idea because Queen takes e6. On f5. Queen takes d7. Queen f7. Queen takes f7 check. King takes f7 still Abdyzhapar is losing. Let's analyze the main line. Rook e6 is a mistake played by Dao Hûngdẫnchơicờvua. Threatening rook e8 mate. Rook d8 loses position played by Abdyzhapar. Rook e7 Abdyzhapar fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.